felt like going for it. So a little bit of a different setup. Just bear with me. I felt really called to do a collective channeled reading, and we're just going to go ahead and do it. So ready? If you're new to my channel, hello and welcome. I'm Jc. I'm an intuitive tarot reader and psychic medium. And if you're returning to my channel, welcome back. So remember, this is a collective message. It is a channeled message, so take what resonates, leave the rest, okay? And let's get to it. I did do a little meditation, so I am going to do live polling and shuffling from a couple different decks. Meeting of the Minds. Okay. Meeting of the Minds. Tell us more about Meeting of the Minds for the collective that is meant to hear this message. Getting a very innovative feeling too. Meaning of the Minds. Oh, major glow up happening. Your inner work is showing on the outside. Okay, on the horizon. Perfect match. Maybe that's the meeting of the mind. Somebody's going to meet you intellectually. You could be, what is it, sapiosexual, where you have to have intellectual stimulation to feel an attraction or be interested in someone. An important event is taking place in the near future. Okay, let's start there. I want it, I got it. At the bottom of the deck. Wow. Okay. Okay. So, just take a drink of water. Actually, some tea. I have tea and water. Okay. So, meeting of the minds, major glow up happening in your inner world. Your inner work is showing on the outside. Important event taking place in the near future. So this message is going to be for anyone that has been working on themselves, doing a lot of inner work, doing a lot of that deep, deep stuff. Okay. I want it, I got it. I feel like you have been on a path where you are going towards the things that you want, but you have done a lot of inner work on yourself. Important event taking place the near future. So let's get a little bit more. This is a collective reading. I am getting that this could be a specific message. So if it's not for you, it's not for you. There could just be pieces of the message you're meant to hear. Okay. I am getting already a scenario in my head, but I want to see what comes out. I just don't want to. Because I feel like for some of you, this could be a work opportunity. We have concern with number 33. Some of you could be 32, yeah, despair. There it is, work. And in the back of this card, it says not hiring. So you could be kind of down and out. Unexpected income at the bottom of the deck. Beautiful. And change, yeah. I feel like this was going to be more work. Great fortune. Hey, look at that. That's amazing. I'm going to start there. Okay. But it's definitely feeling this is more of a work thing. I do think that so sorry, just give me a minute. I'm just trying to, if I'm ever quiet, it's just because I'm usually getting a couple different things too. I'm just trying to make sense of it. because I want to be really specific about who this message is for, or try to get it as specific as I can, because collective readings, it can kind of sometimes take you down a couple different rabbit holes. So for those that watch collective readings, just remember there's a bunch of energy that you're channeling, and because I feel like this is kind of wide, but it's also very specific at the same time. I'm just trying to filter out here, so bear with me. I feel like a lot of you have been through a transformation. It has taken you a lot of deep digging to work through something. Maybe some of you could have lost your job, or you're just not making enough money. I think that because here's what I'm getting. Either some of you are just not making enough, and you just feel kind of down. I'm just getting like down and out. You're very concerned about where you're at financially and where you're at in your life. However, others of you have lost a job, and it has led you into this major transformation. A lot of, I feel like digging deep within yourself to keep a positive attitude. Whoever I'm talking to, you're highly intelligent, okay? You have a very active mind. You've probably been really, really in your head, whether it's, being concerned about what's going to happen next because you lost your job and you're having a hard time getting another one, or it's not putting you where you want to be in life, okay? And I feel like for some of you, you could have made a change. For others of you, you have something that's coming in. It is unexpected. I'm like, look how cool it looks. I can't get it too close. I don't want to burn my card. But I think it actually is, some of you will have to move. It's a major change. It's a major change of environment, but this is something, for a lot of you, you just didn't give up on yourself. It's I want it, I got it, right? And it's been hard. I feel like you have been in a state, and I'm just feeling you've gotten to a point where you're like, okay, now it's time. We kind of need to be worried, or nothing's moving, or nothing's changing. I'm getting like a 9 of Swords energy. There's a lot of anxiety here, and I feel like because you're very intelligent, who I'm talking to. You're very intelligent, you have a very active mind. So I feel like you've been spinning your wheels in a lot of different ways on how to either make this change or make this shift. But I think that you, at the same time, it's kind of put you, this despair energy is kind of like that down and out. You've been, you're just like, oh my gosh, what am I going to do? What am I going to do? But the thing is, you've been trying to keep your head above water is what I'm getting. I feel like that's emotionally too. I just feel like you've been trying to keep it together. You've been trying to have a positive mind, but whatever this puts you in this, and I feel like it's a lot of you, it's either you're not where you're at, you're not making the money, you're not living the life that you want to, you're not really seeing a way how you're going to get there in, by the time in the next couple of years, and you're just like, you're exhausted, you just don't know what to do. Maybe you've applied for other jobs or tried to do other things, and it's just not bringing, and now you're starting to get concerned. Regardless, I do think that you are in a state where you did, in this state or whatever put you in the state, whether it was losing a job or being like, I am literally working for peanuts and I just still can't pay my bills, and I just feel like I'm not living my life, I'm not where I want to be, not anywhere close. And I think that's put you over being kind of that down and out position. I think it's put you into a major transformation of what is kind of creating this glow up. I think you did a lot of inner work. Some of you could have been in this for quite some time. I feel like some of you could have been very affected by COVID. maybe your business, maybe your job. It's, you know, the job market has not been very easy to get a job since then, especially with all the AI stuff. And, you know, I know there's a lot of tech people that lost their jobs, major cuts, stuff like that. And companies just not, I feel like even commercial real estate, like people aren't going in, and they're like, well, if you can work from home, we should just get, I don't know. I just feel like maybe this is speaking to those of you who are in the tech industry. It's not specifically for tech. I'm just saying maybe this is something that correlates, like, okay, this message is for me. But I think whatever put you in this despair mode, I feel like you got to a point where you started making really big changes. I think you got out of your head in some way and you started taking action. Maybe you kind of really were able to feeling like you have nothing or nothing to be, you know, if you're in a job that you don't like and it's not paying enough money, it's going to put you in a sense of despair because you feel like you're not living your life. Maybe you wanted to travel, maybe you wanted a bigger house, maybe you wanted a nice car, maybe you wanted to not be robbing Peter to pay Paul. And that's something that's coming through kind of really strongly for others of you. Like that specific slogan. The thing is, I think that you got really in kind of feeling like maybe you've lost everything, or maybe in the sense of being down and out. I feel like it put a lot of things into perspective for you. And even though it was very stressful, and because I'm just feeling a very high level of anxiety, that it put you into a position where you started doing an inner shift. Because I feel like a lot of you were very, very, you could have been very depressed. You could have been just feeling like there's, like you can't see the light at the end of the tunnel, you know, and you're like, I don't even know where the end of the tunnel is. It just keeps going and going. And maybe you had like a really, because I'm just getting a long stretch of darkness. And you're just putting one foot in front of the other and being like, God, I hope something comes through. And in that long, I'm just getting, it's a long dark, it's like a black hole almost, or a black tunnel. This is what the visions that I'm getting. And you're just kind of like walking. And the thing is, I feel like you learned a lot about yourself and you've transformed a lot of things within you. And this has probably been one of the hardest things that you've had to go through. Because a lot of you, I'm just getting a really heavy depression. And I'm so sorry if you have been dealing with that and you felt like you didn't have any options or didn't have any choices, but just know all that inner work is starting to radiate on the outside. So any self-limiting beliefs that you had about yourself, you've kind of, some of you, I think, go into like a roller coaster sometimes. You have your ups, your really high ups and your really high downs. And then you kind of balance out, but then it's never like very even for very long. But this is all a part of the process because it's meant for you to not give up on yourself, because what is happening is a really big internal shift that probably had a lot of self-limiting beliefs. Or maybe you just getting, because I feel like you're very intelligent, taking control of those thoughts and using it and understanding transmutation of energy. Instead of sitting here, this guy, he's not doing anything by just sitting there and thinking and thinking and thinking and thinking. He's not taking action. He's just sitting there being concerned, right? And I feel like a lot of you do have, like I said, you're very intelligent. And I think that, and I know it's this, like being in this energy really sucks because it's like, how do I get out of it? But whatever steps you've taken has leading to this shift where you're kind of glowing differently on the outside and people are starting to notice. You have an important event taking place in the near future. It could be a job offer. It could be just an opportunity to, maybe you're looking at gig work or something like that. And we'll get more into it, but I think it's unexpected, and you happen to be kind of in the right place, either at the right time, or you're doing like, because I feel like whoever I'm talking to, you're doing a lot of different things right now. I feel like you're highly intelligent, you're multi-talented, and you're just like, how did we get here and how do we get out of it? And it's been a very big transformation. So sorry if it's like, if I'm dragging on, but I'm just trying to, because this is really heavy energy. Okay, what is this unexpected income? Because I feel like if this isn't somebody just reaching out to you and being like, hey, you still need a job, I feel like it's something that you are doing as a side job, or maybe it's something else that you are, maybe you do like consulting on the side, or something extra, and your friend's like, hey, you want to make some extra money, and I just feel like you might meet somebody, whatever this unexpected income brings. So let's see. What is unexpected income? How's it coming in? Or somebody wants to help you. Yeah, 5 of Swords. Yeah, you've had the strength to keep, you know, to kind of hope for the future. It's taken you a lot to have any hope for the future, because I'm feeling it's just a really heavy energy. Clarify the 5 of Swords. I do feel like, and the unexpected income, it could be from someone that wants to help you. The Magician and the Emperor and the Judgment. Wow. Okay. 4 of Pentacles, 2 of Swords. You're not going to see it coming. 4 of Cups. This is you being down and out, and then this is like recognition of some sort. Yeah, it could be the 2 of Pentacles is after that. So you could be juggling, like I said, juggling multiple things, just trying to make ends meet somehow. Wow. The Magician, the Emperor, and the Judgment. That is powerful. 1. Change, Great Fortune. Others of you, this could be an idea or a vision that you feel really called, and even though this vision, this is something that's coming, putting you in this 5 of Swords energy, very mentally conflicted, but this, for some of you, this is even unexpected income. This is like an idea that you decide to take action on, especially with this Judgment card. You feel called to, and it's something that it could come kind of in this time of despair, when you're feeling like you just defeated with this 5 of Swords energy. Good Lord. But it's almost like putting you on this path of major change and forward movement. With the 4 of Pentacles, the 2 of Swords, it's when you're kind of pinching every penny that you have, and you're in this period of being stuck. You're at some kind of crossroads. For some of you, this is an idea that you come up with when you were in this energy, and that's what I was talking about, that transmutation of energy. That's what the Magician does. You decided to take control of your, it seems like really shitty situation, and there's no denying that. This is heavy, okay? And instead of sitting here and being concerned and being down and out, and even though you probably had a lot of you just feel very defeated, right? You decided, instead of staying in this 5 of Swords energy and this despair and this concerned energy, I feel like some of you could have taken charge, and you're like, you know what, no, we're gonna, for some of you it could be an idea, and you're like, no, we are talented, we're just gonna be like this Magician and Emperor energy, where now it's time to kind of put a plan in place and, you know, use all the tools that we have, all the skills that we have, and freaking change our life. And some of you can be on the brink of this, but with the Judgment card, I feel like this is a choice to say, fuck it, I have nothing else to lose, right? This is a pretty down and out energy, and in this time of isolation and kind of holding on to whatever you have left to hold on to, that's when that shift happens. For others of you, this could be, this actually could be somebody making you an offer, because this person is looking at their cups and it's like the cup, one cup's broken, the other one's leaking wine, the other one won't stand up straight. And then, you know, that cup coming out of the sky could be some kind of award or recognition for your talents, for whatever you do. Because some of you, you're, like I said, you're highly intelligent, and the Magician is somebody who is multi-talented. They have a lot of good ideas, they're very creative, they're a really good communicator. And I feel like if you are not this person, for some of you, there could be an Emperor person, somebody who has some kind of authority, status, maybe they're a business owner, maybe they see your potential as this Magician, and you trying to like make it work. And for some of you could be offered something. I think it is going to be unexpected, and I think you're going to be in an unexpected place, and I think you just happen to kind of meet this Emperor person, and I feel like they are looking for someone like you who is like that Magician, who has a lot of skill, who's very intelligent, who's creative, who's well-spoken, who, you know, has a lot to offer, you know, and has the willpower and drive. And so for some of you, you will be offered something, but you're going to meet this person by chance. And the thing is, it's very divinely guided. For others of you in this area, you are going to come up with something, and you're going to put it into action, and it's going to really take off. And I feel like with this, the Magician and the Emperor, they're two people that are very determined. They have a lot of willpower. You know, with the Emperor, he's a little bit more calculated, risk taker, a little bit more structured, experienced that way, very logical thinking, but he's somebody who takes risks. That's how he became the Emperor, right? He's overcome a lot of in his life. And so you're kind of using that skill and experience with the Magician, because the Magician has a bunch of different skills. You know, he can be a little bit dreamy, but he has the willpower because he is a visionary. He sees the future. He's willing to use whatever tools that he has available within him to make stuff happen. And I feel like you're either at this point where you're just kind of going for something and you're transmuting, because that's what the Magician does. He transmutes energy. He alchemizes, right, to create his reality. And with that infinity symbol above the Magician, that's like, you have to go with the ebb and flow. And I feel like this was something that probably put that to test, like kind of tested that within you. And I feel like you had a long period to think by yourself. I feel like you could have been at some kind of crossroads when you're either meeting this person or you are alchemizing this energy, and you're like, you know, this is, you know, because the Judgment card's 20, so that's ending something to begin something new, but you're coming out with a really strong power. You're going from the Four of Cups for being unsatisfied and just like really unhappy to freaking winning. Victory. Victory. You're not going to be pinching pennies no more, right? Look at this. You're going to have enough to give to others. Beautiful. Great fortune, change. Some of you could be just traveling more, changing locations. So with this, I want it, I got it. It's a mindset. I feel like that's a lot of you, regardless if this is somebody that's coming to offer you something, or this is you changing your mindset, I feel like it starts with the mindset change. And maybe you're like, you know what, I just need to go out and get whatever I can just to make some money, and you know, it will keep me busy. I won't be sitting at home being like, oh my god, what am I gonna do, oh my god, or sitting in your car. If you know, you could be living, for somebody here, you're living in your car. Like, I know what that's like. So yeah, I feel like it's this mentality that is getting you either in front of this person, whether it's like on a whim, because for, I mean, I am getting really strongly, some of you, it is going to be on a whim. It's going to be kind of random. But you are very determined to make it happen. It starts with a mindset shift. So let's see, the meeting of the minds, the Emperor and the Magician, also they're kind of a dynamic duo, but they're a power couple in themselves, because the Magician has all the ideas, the visions, you know, all these outside of the box innovative thinking, and the Emperor's like, okay, this is how we should go about that, in a structured level, in a more logical approach, but also in a way that the Emperor's like, but if we want this to be successful, this is where we need to take the risk, you know. And the Magician's just kind of whipping up his magic, and then the Emperor kind of takes it and puts it into a plan, right, of action. Something, you know, that's probably broken down into steps, when the Magician's just kind of all over the place, but they're both brilliant in their own way. So this is, you know, meeting of the minds, yes, but these are two different people, but together they're powerful, very powerful. The possibilities are endless. Like the Magician, I always say that Magician and the Emperor, they can take over the world in the best way possible, you know. It's kind of like they're very different. They're so different. But I feel like the Emperor really believes in the Magician, and the Magician trusts the Emperor to, it's just like a very, I don't know, in a business sense, that's something that you want. We have the Queen of Cups and the Queen of Wands with the Seven of Cups. Okay. The Chariots. Why is the Queen of Cups here? Why is the Queen of... This could be something creative. Wait, no, too much. It could be, I'm getting like it's it could be some kind of creative collaboration. Why is the Queen of Cups here? The Queen of Cups is very intuitive. Could be a healer. So this could be something, maybe you're using this trauma too and shifting it into something that's going to help others. Eight of Cups. Wow, Six of Pentacles and the Three of Wands. Okay. This is expansion. I feel like this, I'm getting charity really strongly. Helping others walk, yep. It could even be like walking away from bad situations. Yeah, wow, that's crazy. Maybe even, I am getting charity. I feel like there's a lot of different things that are coming through right now. Okay, this is coming through. It's really, really strong. Is this a star? Okay, that's a King of Cups. All right. So this is a really, really specific message. I feel like, but it's coming through really strongly. And then I'll move on to the rest of the message. But for someone out there, if you have, I feel like there's, Yeah. Wow. Okay. I feel like you meet this person and it has something to do with charity. It could even be helping women walk away from something, and I hate to say this, but like an abusive relationship. I feel like this is something like building a community of compassion and empathy, and you're helping others change. Maybe move forward, maybe even some kind of, with the Seven of Swords, help them find another way, build strength. And this is so specific, but I have to kind of, or bring some kind of awareness. The Queen of Cups and the Eight of Cups. Yeah, I'm getting some kind of charity. Charity, foundation, organization. And or you're helping, I feel like it's focused towards women. This is coming through really strong. You're helping them strategize a different way other than violence to get out of a situation that is, for some, abuse. And having the strength and courage, and it's like you're building a community of some sort. And God, I have such a high ring here. Helping them move forward, helping them. There's something about, it's definitely focused more on feminine. It doesn't have to, because if you're like, oh, there's, you know, I was actually focused more on men, you just kind of have to take this how it resonates. This is something that's really coming through very strongly to me right now. You're helping them build their own strength or self-worth, or, and with the King of Cups, there is a male-female dynamic here. But the King of Cups is very mature emotionally. He's very compassionate. He's very empathetic. He, like, there's the King and Queen of Cups are here, and he's kind of looking even towards this. Well, not this way. Sorry, reverse camera. He's even looking. Maybe he's looking to build something like a community. I feel like this is something. This is definitely something really big. But it's, with the Seven of Swords, it's kind of avoiding, and kind of, the Seven of Swords is something very sneaky. It was 33 on the clock when I just said that, and it's number 33. I have such a high reading, and it's meant to bring some kind of awareness. So that was something that's coming through really strongly. That's only going to resonate for like maybe one or two of you. It's like you're helping. I feel like you could be helping women or people get out of something that's not serving them. And I feel like with the Lovers here, it has to do with relationships. For people that feel stuck, and it's meant to bring awareness. And it's for, yes, it's for people that are really concerned about where their future is going, and feel like they have nowhere to go. Wow, that's super strong. This could also be some, sorry, I didn't expect that. I also feel like these two could, or if this is, it's like there's a couple here, whether, yeah, because these two are like together, but they're building something. So, and they're helping others to have strength to be able to move their life forward to their own abundance, to be able to love again as well. But help them get out of a bad situation. And it's a community thing. Wow. Okay, really didn't expect that to come through. But that's for someone. That's for someone. It's super strong. I couldn't not say it. Very compassionate, very empathetic. King and Queen of Cups could even have a psychic connection with the Lovers. Yeah. It's almost like they're meant to build something here. Like a community or something. Yeah, wow. Okay. So let's just backtrack. Sorry. Just kind of, I didn't really, I'm like, you never know what our reading's gonna go or what messages are gonna come through in these collective readings. For others of you, I do feel like hold on, I'm just like kind of blown away right now. This person, either this person or you taking back, and some of you, God, I'm getting so many things coming in. For some of you, you could be this Queen of Cups person. You walked away from something that was toxic. Maybe you are starting something like an org, and you don't have to be a female, male, female, just please take it to how it resonates. And if you're still hearing this message, there is something for you and you need to hear bits and pieces, or something's going to click for you. This, for some of you, the Emperor and the Magician are these two. And you have either pulled yourself out of something that was really, really hard, that you've been in this despair. You pulled yourself out of it, and you did it because you're like, you never gave up on yourself, and you alchemized your own energy, and now you're standing proud in this Queen of Cups energy, right? I think that you were very isolated. You could have done a lot of like that deep healing inner work. Major glow up is happening, and maybe there's something now that you're doing publicly, or maybe you've already started to put it out there. But you transformed something, and now whatever you've done, you've gotten yourself out of here, and you're having a very major glow up. It's starting to show on the outside, and you're standing proud. I feel like you've changed your own life. And others of you, this still could be an idea that you've decided to get out of this stuck and unhappy feeling, and you took charge of your own life, and now you're getting recognized for something, because that inner change and whatever you have been through took a lot of strength, and now you're standing really strong with a lot of integrity and but you still have compassion at the same time. It's like you're using this, that's the alchemizing of the energy. Knight of Wands. This is something, one, just unexpected. I mean, it kind of went to me. I did not expect this to happen. Wow. And I think as this Queen of Cups, whether you're the King or the Queen of Cups, you're just like, I want it, I got it. And you're standing really true in your power. And I think things are going to change a lot for you, because either the King and Queen of Cups is like this Emperor Magician energy, and you're actually you're alchemizing something to help others get out of this, whatever that may be. And for some of you, maybe you're becoming like a life coach and you meet somebody, but the meeting of the minds is there's two people that are working together. And the Lovers can even be something it's like the lovers, they both have a mission together. They see each other eye to eye, right? They have a deep connection. There's an undeniable connection. And it could even be two males, right? But the Emperor and the Magician is at that balance of alchemizing something and putting a plan and structure and going for it. Having those ideas and having all these, you know, random talents and like knowledge and experiences. These are both two people with a lot of experience, but they probably function in two different ways, just like, you know, masculine and feminine. Even if it's two masculines, there's, you know, one that could be more, a little bit more in their feminine, and it doesn't mean that you're female or that you act like a girl. It's the feminine energy is that creative energy, that flow, that, you know, very compassionate. The Emperor is kind of like the King of Cups energy, which is very structured, very let's do all these, you know, got to put a plan, got to go for it, got to, you know. But I feel like these are connected because they're meant to come together. This is kind of a big deal, and great fortune is here, but I feel like there's a higher impact overall because they're actually building something. Because this is like building a church, Three of Pentacles. They're building a community. They're building a support system. That's actually going to create a major change. Wow. So this is, I mean, for some of you, it could be just a business partner and an idea. Others of you, you're taking this, but you're going to meet somebody, meeting of the minds. You think the same way, you have the same goals, you have the same vision, but you probably have gone about things in a different way. Because one of you is this Emperor energy and the other one is the Magician energy. What is the important event? This is a quick change too, because I think whatever this is, it's instant with the Lovers. It's like this is a magnetic draw to each other, whether this is a love connection or not. Maybe it will be for some of you too as well. This is kind of like a soul mission. You're coming, you see each other for who you are, and you're both so different, but you have a similar goal. The Death card. Yeah, wow. It's major transformation with the Death card. This is, wow, look at that. Six of Cups. This person gets you and you get them. There's something very familiar. There's something very comfortable. This is something very, like I said, even if this is like male, 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 female, business partner, has nothing to do with love. This person, look at this. Yes. Clarity. There's some kind of breakthrough. And you're like, holy shit, we know each other. And then everything starts to click. And I feel like there has to do with something with a purpose. You're supposed to meet this person. You're supposed to come together. For some, yeah, you're supposed to do something that fulfills you. And the thing is, both of you are highly intelligent, meeting of the minds. You both have a lot of experience. You both have a vision, but you both have different ways of thinking. And it is the best, it just complements. 666, there's a lot of balance here. The Ace of Swords, there's a lot of clear communication. Maybe you come up with some kind of idea with this person, or they give you an idea. And then you have the Ace of Cups after that. Like, whoa, whoa. It's an idea that's going to be incredibly emotionally fulfilling. And I feel like for some of you, this is it's something that, because if you're here still from the beginning of the reading, I feel like maybe when the group where I said that you weren't, you know, maybe you're not happy in your job, maybe you feel fulfilled, maybe it wasn't the money that you, I mean, being in despair, maybe you just thought something, if maybe you're like, oh, well, I have like plenty of money. And you know, it's just like you just feel like you're missing something. This, because I'm getting like soul mission with this, and you have a something you're supposed to do together, and then when you meet this person, it's like something just clicks and something transforms here. You start to build something. Is there anything else? This was such an interesting reading. Yeah, the moon. Whoa. Stop. The hangman. The Seven of Cups. Holy shit. That's crazy. The moon and the hangman. This is something. And the Seven of Cups. One, I feel like there could be a lot of I feel like this is something with dreams. Subconscious. There's something in your oh my god. All these cards. I'm just getting like deep subconscious. The hangman is Neptune energy. This is Pisces energy. It's all Neptune rules your subconscious mind. That dream state. So you could even be dreaming about this, or maybe you've had dreams about it. The moon card is also that deep subconscious. So there is something, this is a soul, something that's on a soul level. The Seven of Cups, also subconscious. This is also Pisces. I think it's Pisces energy. Yeah, it's Pisces energy, all about the dream state. You could have dreams before you meet this person, or there is something that subconsciously clicks. This person and you, this could even be somebody from a past life or somebody just from your soul family. There's an instant connection. It is undeniable. Whether this leads to something romantic, or this is just your like partner for whatever the soul mission is. And I feel like whatever you have been through in your major glow up and being in this moment of despair is aligning you to meet this person. That's the important event. It's, I can't believe that. That's kind of nuts. And I feel like it might even confuse you a little bit, because when you meet this person, there's something that kind of sparks in you, right? There's something that kind of is like, wait a minute, what? And it might even kind of bring you to this, I don't know, there's something internally that clicks. It might even kind of bring up a little with the moon. There's a lot of unknown. There's a lot of unknown here, but there's something on a soul level in your subconscious that is either telling you to go for this, or it's undeniable. It's like logically it probably doesn't make sense, but there's something that it shifts your perspective. And I feel like this is something that, because if you think about it, like, I feel like for this Emperor person, because the Emperor is a little bit more definitely more logical than this Magician person, I feel like they might get a little bit overwhelmed because they might try to make sense of it. But I think something clicks here, and that's this moment of clarity. It's like this aha moment, and it shifts the perspective where even it's like they're tapping in to almost like it's almost like an awakening. And the Seven of Cups, this is a lot of possibilities, you know, all those cups are full. And if anybody's going to have endless possibilities, it's going to be these two. And for some of you, it could lead to, this is like meeting your soulmate, like your person. But you also, this is the person that you have a soul mission with. And you're meant to kind of build something. And there's a reason, it's like the meeting of the minds, but you also have something bigger. And without you going through this hardship and kind of taking action and alchemizing, doing that deep work and being like, I'm not going to just sit here and pout and just worry, I'm going to take action. And I feel like you have shifted, and that is what's creating this kind of magnetism, or just kind of putting things into place to align you to meet this person. That's the important event. I want it, I got it. That's the mindset that you're in, and that's what's going to bring you. And I feel like it's not just to major change. I feel like some of you could even, whatever this is, I feel like there could be a lot of travel. But with this change, some of you even could move, or just, I don't know. I feel like this is on a really big scale. But I feel like this is a major change. I feel like you could even change locations. But this great fortune, I believe that the great fortune, it's more than financial. This is, because look how that light is coming from the sky. I feel like financially, yes, it will be. But there's something, there's a bigger purpose that you're going to feel so fulfilled. And in like so many ways. For others of you, you could be building an organization with other people, and it's a meeting of the minds, and you feel like you're part of something. And things are just going to click for you, why everything had to happen. Wow, I did not expect this reading to go like this. Oh, wow. That is... So, let me know if this resonates for anyone. I don't really know what to think about all this. This was kind of a doozy, but in like the best way. I do feel like for some of you, you might have to sit and kind of contemplate it, because there's a lot, it's like, you know, going into those uncharted waters. It's kind of foggy because you're not sure, but I feel like a lot of you are going to be like, we're going to do it. You're going to take the sword and you're going to cut yourself down. We're getting up, we're making the decision, and it's going to be, it could even be a little bit of a risk, but I think it's just going to be really, 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 really fulfilling for you in a lot of ways with this great fortune. Like I said, it's going to be more than financial. It's going to open you up to opportunities, like, and just endless possibilities to just expand and just feel really full, and that your life is really full. There's a lot of love here, you know, and meeting people, meeting of the minds, or someone that really, really is part of your soul family. You know, it's easy, it's familiar, it's organic, and there's a very deep, there could be a very deep love amongst another person in you, or a group of people that you are putting together, that you're meant to come together with, you're meant to build something with. And I think I'm just going to leave it there. So thank you guys. Wow, what a reading. Let me know if this resonates for anyone. Super random. You don't know what's going to come out in these readings. So thank you and goodbye.